Hey everybody, it's Keto Girl Wendy. I live in a log cabin in upstate New York. A lot of people don't say it's really upstate, so we'll just say about 90 miles north of New York City. I'm here to make a mustard garlic chicken over a bed of butter garlic spinach. So tonight's dinner is gonna be a low carb, low sugar, and a lot of people have been asking me to put these together. So this is a pretty simple recipe. It's gonna go pretty quick. And a lot of times I use some of the things that I already have in my refrigerator. So I picked up some chicken cutlets and I actually cut them in half just to make them nice and thin so they'll cook up really quick. I have a whole thing of spinach that was in the fridge that I had to use up anyway. My parents have some tomatoes in their garden. I'm gonna use them just because I have them. You don't need them. I have lemons. I always have those in the fridge. I always have onion, so I have some onion. I have garlic already minced. I picked up some dill, which will give it a nice flavor. I had some parsley from my parents' garden again. I picked up some feta cheese, which I thought would go nice with the spinach. The Kerrygold butter is always in my fridge. I always have some chicken broth, some organic. This is in the fridge, so mustard, Dijon, olive oil, salt and pepper. Let's get started. I've already gotten started over here. So I took this skillet, put some olive oil, some butter, and I think I used about a quarter of an onion in here. So I had that all cook up. And these are just gonna cook on each side for about 3 minutes and they're gonna be done. They're gonna cook up super quick. Over here, I have already melted some butter. I cooked up some garlic and some olive oil and it's ready to go. I'm gonna put the spinach in there to get it started while we finish our chicken. Nice and brown. These are gonna cook down to next to nothing. So that whole container I'm gonna use, I know that we'll eat it as leftovers, so I'm gonna put all of this in here. It's really gonna wilt down a lot. So let me get them started. This way it can be a really, really quick meal. I have it on medium heat and I can smell the garlic already. It smells so good. This meal is really only going to take me 15 to 20 minutes tops. It's going to be very simple. It has the least amount of ingredients, which people have been asking. My problem is that what I have in the refrigerator, I try to throw in and use up if I can. So I did have quite a few things in the fridge, so you do not have to have all of these ingredients. It's just what I had. All right, the chicken looks done, so I'm gonna put it off to the side, and then I'm gonna start on the sauce. So I'm gonna start it off with some of this chicken broth, and I'm gonna throw in 2 tablespoons of the Dijon mustard. Again, this was just something that I had. I'm just trying to use it up. So if you want like a spicier mustard, like go for it. Use what you've got. I thought it would give it a nice flavor. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. So let's use up what's left. I'm gonna add the parsley that I have and the fresh dill. If you don't have fresh, whatever you have in the spice rack is gonna be just fine. It smells really good. I think as it's getting thicker, I'm just gonna add some more of the chicken broth just so we have quite a bit, and I'm gonna add another tablespoon of the Kerrygold butter and just let that cook together. You gotta love your butter. And when you're cooking the spinach, you can just use tongs like this and kind of pull it from the bottom, what's already melted and wilted, and that'll help. We're gonna bring some of that garlic up into the top. And you can see it's really cooked down quickly. So we have 4 people eating tonight, and this is just about right for all of us. And you can use other greens that you have that you like. You could put some kale, collard greens, anything really works with this. I just had the spinach and I wanted to use it up. So it's cooking up pretty quick. So I'm gonna throw in the tomatoes, which they were really ripe because they were in my parents' garden, and I'm just gonna throw it in there just for the color, really. And once it's done, which it almost is, I'm gonna put some lemon over it and the feta cheese. It's gonna be delicious. And the sauce is really done. I'm gonna put the chicken that I already cooked. That was sitting there after I cut it with just some salt and pepper and some garlic powder for a little while, and then it was about 3 minutes on each side. This will just help them finish off if they weren't fully cooked. It'll heat them up. Everything smells really good. I started this new lifestyle, this low carb, low sugar lifestyle about a year ago, and I thought there was nothing that I could eat on it. And to tell you the truth, there's so many things that I already was cooking anyway. I just kind of got rid of the rice and the pasta and replaced it with some kind of a vegetable. So these look pretty much done. I'm just going to take them off the heat. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper. Always using pink Himalayan salt. Half a thing of lemon. That'll just give some acidity to it. And I'm gonna add that feta cheese. I'm gonna put the whole thing in there. Okay, so there's the bed of spinach, and the chicken's finished here. Okay, there it is. That really took me less than 15 minutes. Super simple. Add what you have, make it what you like. Let's finish this up. And here it is, a quick and easy chicken dinner over a bed of garlic and spinach with some feta cheese and tomatoes in it. It smells delicious. I can smell the dill and all of the flavors in it. I hope you enjoy it.